Rachel doesn't want to say hi to her.
No, she's coming to you anyway, Rachel.
Maybe. She's thinking about it.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of combos.
Good.
Okay. I just haven't worked out what I'm going to do for my front flip.
That one. Oh, hi, baby. That one's always an interesting one to try.
Although one of the girls yesterday suggested that perhaps I could go into Superman, and it's in Superman is not compulsory. She showed me how. She just managed to do it.
Otherwise, I'm not taking it.
Yeah, my limbs are the wrong size, and I can't quite
Get the knee hook. Okay.
I can get the knee hook. I just can't get that grab here.
Then just grab somewhere else.
Because this way.
Wave hand around. Sorry, Alex. So we were just talking about routine arrangement, and I was just very quickly saying that I had kind of figured out I've got where all my compulsories are, and they're all kind of the first 2.5 minutes, and a whole 8 of them are happening within about a minute of each other. And then I was just explaining why, because I like to knock out all my compulsories early. On hoop, it's obviously different as well because you don't have static and spin. You do have high bar, low bar stuff, but that's kind of it. But also I was saying some people, I did that on pole as well. I knock out my compulsories quite relatively early because I know that I'm going to die. And then I try and get tech bonuses, some at the beginning, some at the end. So it means if I've got the energy to do the ones at the end, then I can do them and it's some extra points there. But if I'm getting to the end of my routine and the idea of doing another jump on or jump off makes me want to kill myself, then I don't do it because it's not necessary. So that's kind of generally how I structure my whole routine. Tech bonuses and knockout compulsories right at the beginning, and then more tech bonuses at the end. And if I do them, then I get to do them. If I don't. And that's also ending is where I try to get my art and choreo sort of happening. Like that kind of second half, partially because it kills time, it's a good break. So that's your floor work that ideally ties into the theme of your routine, like flamenco in your case. And yeah, and like I said, it's breathing space. Yeah. Also, you can the whole you have to do a 720-degree spin on spin pole. You have to do a 360-degree spin on static pole, regardless. At the end of your routine, just make sure that you've done a relatively simple 720-degree spin where you've not moved a single thing, just to really make sure you tick that box. Or if you're feeling adventurous, if climbs don't tire you out, you can put your last climb towards the end, so then you don't have to necessarily think about it. It's kind of up to you. So yes, we're going to go through everyone's compulsories in order. Now, who does not have their compulsories in order? 5 of you. Fantastic. These 2 will now start going first. You want the aircon on?
Actually, no, I'm good.
Okay. I think you go first. We've got a cold poll. Yeah. So you don't have to do it to music this week. But you guys are going to figure out your compulsories in order, if possible, any non-compulsories. These orders can change, that's fine, but what I want to kind of have is a general idea of what your order is. And can you do them in order, and are they a good idea to do in that order? And kind of the 3 sort of things. Do they work? Can you do them, and do you want to do them in that order? Is everyone going static spin? Yep, no one's gonna go spin static spin or spin static or static spin static.
I might do static spin static.
You might do static spin static. Are you gonna do how are you gonna time it?
Chucking out a couple compulsory for spin and go back.
Yeah.
I did static spin static last year.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally. If someone starts on spin, I would be very interested because no one starts on spin.
I was thinking of it, but I had to then work out because the moves I'm doing on the static pole, apart from the shoulder mount to brass monkey. The rest of them are fairly okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Have a think about it. You can always go spin, static spin. Obviously the extra transition, it's the same thing on every apparatus. You'll always have that point where it's the equivalent of getting off the apparatus and getting back on the apparatus. It takes time, it takes energy. But
And it's a gap between, so that's your 40-second thing.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as spin when you have to get off because you've run out of spin and then you have to kind of get back on to get more spin going. It's the same sort of idea. So it's just, it takes energy, it does take time, but if you time it well and if it works within the context of your routine, go for it. I suspect that you may get more creativity points if you do that, but it's then weighing up the cost benefit. Yeah. All right. So you don't have an order of compulsories yet, but where are you kind of at?
Well, I don't think I've done much these 2 weeks because my training days are Monday, Friday because of public holidays, and then the studio is closed on Saturdays. I snuck in one of them. Thanks, Derry. But I haven't really done that much because of that.
Catherine, good exercises for toe point and micro bends. So very relevant.
Isn't it like this one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the micro bend in the knee and also the toe point. They're really good.
So what's the rule? You said there's a difference between fully extended and extended.
Fully extended is no micro bend. Extended is with a micro bend.
Okay.
So fully extended is you are completely locked at 180. It also means that if you have hypermobility in your knees, you need to not be in that extended hypermobile range, which I don't think anyone.
I've got hypermobile knees, but it doesn't matter in my split because I don't get that.
Yeah.
But if you see me like this is me sitting with straight legs, I've got my heels off.
Yeah. So your fully extended will but I don't think you
That's
guys.
my fully extended. I've got my
Right.
heels like way
I
away.
can't do that.
Yeah, good. It's because you don't have your knees aren't quite as hypermobile.
But it was good for me when I was a race walk.
Yeah, then you don't have.
My knees went back and I didn't get.
Does that mean my knees are hypermobile?
Your heels on the floor.
But they're not as much as mine.
The heck is that?
It might be very slight then. It can also be the shape of your foot. Yeah, it can be the shape of your foot and your calves and push up.
Maybe my calves are so muscly.
Terry, I know you've changed your music.
Yeah.
I did listen to it. It is fucking weird.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to it in the car because like Thursday was my birthday thing, then Friday I was hungover the whole day.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we were moving my rig. And it was my actual birthday. So I listened to it in the car and I was like, what the actual fuck? When you guys hear this music, you will be like,
Oh yeah.
it is so bizarre.
Play it?
Haunted.
Wait, I'll play it for you guys because it's actually the weirdest shit. I was like,
But I feel the tempo, like.
You'll get creativity points.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of room for interesting movement in it.
Yeah.
I was listening to it and I'm like, oh, this could be really interesting. But I was also like, oh my God, this is so weird.
I found it on Instagram. Like, okay.
Instagram, the home of weird things. So has everyone's locked in their song?
I merged my songs together and I'll send it to you. It's a real like amateur attempt, and you're gonna listen to it and be like, you know what fucking it is. So if you think that it's really really bad, you can think it's
Yes.
All right.
But anyone else needs edit? Do you need an edit?
I do.
You need an
I said
edit?
it's
No,
slowed
mine's
down.
just the right length.
Fantastic.
And I've got to get my letter again from my toe. Because it's just rocky.
Wonky.
Yeah, haven't you seen my big toe?
Yes.
It can sort of point if I really try. Yeah, but it doesn't want to. If you look at it, you can see the tendon is shortened.
Rachel,
It's
how
an
many
old
legs
age
off
thing.
it on the ball drop? It's my song last night. That's why nothing's really in it. I thought I saw something funny. Yeah.
Has everyone got outfits set?
No.
Okay, that's the next one. Really, really important. Let's get outfits sorted.
Do we register already or not?
No, you don't need to register yet. If you want to go for it, it doesn't really make a difference, except that we will have money in the account, which would be nice. As in the passports.
Okay, Rachel.
Yeah.
And
I
Rachel.
my bruise I got after I
So I mean,
I told you. Well, that happened at hockey. Rugby as well.
I mean, look, if you want to register now, look, we like I said, we really fucking need money right now.
I think I accidentally registered twice for last year because I thought I was registering for this year. And it told me I had to just at the end of December. But the thing, I just, so somehow I
Membership renewals who need to happen. That's one thing. So it's or like the membership $20.
Yeah, so it's not, so I don't mind donating an extra $20 for
We appreciate it.
twice to December to 2024.
I would say also a great way to fund us is get the fucking
Wine.
wine.
I have gone on to the thing I have looked. Just have to decide which one to get.
Oh, this is his music.
This is your music.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. There's room for art and pro. Are you starting at the top of the pole?
No.
Oh.
I haven't thought about
So I can see like a creepy descent.
I
And also a creepy, yeah, like a weird spider. Do not just spider though. If you
Yeah.
spider, I will fucking cry. I hate spiders so much. Who's a snake? Oh my god. That snake. I'm just prepared for weird shit.
It's like 2 minutes.
You can really take it to the
I know.
I'm excited.
Terry's serving.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Not good choice.
This is what I would like. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weird whale with unused bread.
It's like I don't get things stuff. Just come up.
Yeah. Does it get weird with you? Okay.
Just keep repeats like that.
Okay, cool. So there are sections which is good. When it first started playing, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like Rachel's music from last year. It was not like
I was actually they're pop music, they're pretty much music, and then we were like, there's no time to be creative.
Yeah.
And I was like, there is no time to be creative. Let's be something.
No, it was what you needed for that. Yeah. Well,
Yes, exactly.
yes. Okay, so Em hasn't had much time. Terry, have you gone with stuff? No. Look, it's been a long. I know we've had public holidays and stuff, so I was kind of expecting that people would be a bit dead.
I was busy playing football.
I mean, I've had come to lots of classes. And I've been practicing all my moves and I've made sure I can do them all.
Yeah, Rochelle's been the most productive, I think. Genuinely, which is a good thing.
I need more time than everybody else.
Like I said, I just kind of stood there and looked through for things. So that was my kind of productivity. Rachel, how are you going?
Well, I just missed one last night, so
That's progress. Yeah.
so I feel like now that I know what this one is, then I can start.
All right.
It needs a very short.
Do you want to do? Well, does everyone want to kind of hear like 30 seconds of everyone's song, just so you kind of what's it?
falls range. I wanted to do baby old school, but it's too short.
So many good songs for like 2 minutes.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like 5 minutes. I'm like, what? Can't do that.
So the one I chose is 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Do you know how to do that? Or do you want me to?
I really want maybe for next year to do one of the How to Train Your
Okay.
Dragon songs. It's so powerful.
Rachel. It's called Flamenco Dubstep.
Oh, it has the halfway change, does it? Oh, good.
Everyone else, keep warming up as you go. Just like do your exercises appropriate for your compulsory. Remember, no static stretching. This is cute.
If you fast forward a bit, it'll even stuff happen.
Oh, this is so different to anything you've ever done. Rachel tends to do soft, flowy kind of stuff, so this will be.
I like how fast it is.
Yeah, I really like it. Catherine, what's yours?
I want to try and add some of the humming, but I'm also some of the humming that she does in it. Because the instrumental doesn't have any of it, or like the melody, so
The C intro? No, that's just the intro.
it was just kind of like a thing.
Wait, no, that is not. I'm trying to find the instrument.
Are you trying on YouTube?
Huh?
Are you finding it on
No, it's not.
YouTube? Yeah, I don't think it's on Spotify.
I'll play someone else's while I'm finding it. Yours is on YouTube, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Nina, what's yours called here?
No, I'll pay it off my that to give me like honest opinion.
Why does it need to be on your phone for honest opinion? Oh, you mixed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
I
connect?
was on Audacity for like 2 hours.
Why did you not just tell me?
It
It would take me like 10 minutes. I'll play you mine very quickly, like part of mine. Yeah.
Are you
So
sure?
that's when I was gonna do my drop. I've now altered it. Still in drop.
Is this Hamilton?
Yeah. And then it's keeps going. Right, yeah. Has everyone who's seen Hamilton? Yeah.
Those are my favourite, but I'm quite famous.
Yeah.
I might prefer Hadestown. That was
So my other one's Hadestown. Yeah.
Hadestown. Hadestown was so my vibe. It's like so much blue stuff.
Yeah.
When
So
everyone hears my music, they'll understand why.
my artistic is Hadestown. Let me just find. The problem is that it's dramatic the whole way through and I'm gonna die. It's gonna be faces.
But you can do
I can, this is true. Yeah. But it's also why I put my orbiting at the end, because it looks really cool. But it's relatively straightforward to do, because you just run around holding the hoop and hope that the hoop doesn't run away from you. So it's kind of like batting a horse. So this is Catherine's.
once you finish warming up, those of you who have not figured out the compulsory order, do it now. You're gonna have to do it.
I do like listen to my video like 7
Yeah. Actually, with your compulsory order, when you're doing them for me, I would like to figure out an entry and an exit for everything. You don't have to figure out. You don't have to do the combo. You're doing them in a combo. You don't have to do the full combo, but I want to see what you've been doing right before and right after.
Yeah, no idea how many.
Wow. I've seen some cool exits. Also, I saw that guy, the aerial pole guy, he's transitioned into and out of his forearm butterfly. It was one of the coolest, like, it was so rapid. It was outside leg straight in and then just kind of went down into almost a shotgun straddle.
Oh,
Straight out of his forearm butterfly. How's your shotgun straddle?
I haven't done it in like a week.
Oh, no, it was in coming down. Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
It's fine. If it's not,
It's a cool exit.
it'll be fine. Yeah, I do want to get that stuff. Wait, do you need forearm butterfly into the shotgun straddle?
Is it a shotgun, not a forearm straddle? I mean, sorry, shotgun straddle is in
The exit?
yeah, the eggs are coming down.
And then just bungee out of it.
And then bungee.
No, I took that out. Yeah, I was gonna play the baby. Not the card.
But yeah, it was very cool. Like, and your one is Kai's thing.
Alright. I bought a bunch of videos on TV. Are you able to accept me?
Yes, absolutely. When splitting stuff easy. Is it Kung Fu Panda 3 soundtrack?
Yeah, it should be 3 minutes.
Okay, this is a dog ad. Rose,
They get longer than gaps.
I'm a really big fan with my pen. Again, take it or leave it. You absolutely don't need to do things the way that I do. I actually write out the number of bars. So I will be like, there are 4 cabs, 4, and then dramatic moment happens. Yeah.
Done by this point, hopefully.
Okay.
That's why I like working with Ash from my team. She was doing that. So I've got 8 counts here. And I don't know how to do that. My team tells me that's good.
I'm an you can tell that I play these because I counted 4 and not an 8. 8 is the dances. And what was yours called? Is it? It would be on Spotify. I saw David Garrett and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, for future reference, David Garrett and Lindsay Sterling are both like pretty good kind of starting point in terms of orchestral covers.
That was why Bridget was right. They did that a lot.
What live?
Well, because I planned what
Also, you're gonna need to do the stuff that is happening. Catherine, do you want to try it?
I said he tried to make it work. I did one training
Sorry, that was very dramatic. It's okay, Rose. Emily's just extra. Emily, you're you're gonna really be needing to rely. I don't know if I said this here, just for your breathing space, you have to really rely on smart ball movement to kind of get fast feet but not die. So Emily said to me, too fast, and I was like, for many people, I would say yes. For you, I think that you can manage it. Yeah. I'm not, your stamina is not the best. No, I was gonna say it's better than you. Michelle, what was Rudy?
John Mayle.
Lights. Greenie?
John Mayle. You found it before.
Was it on Spotify?
I think we found it there. Just go John Mayle.
Wait, likes or lights? What? The name of the song. Greenie. But it's lights.
Doesn't have on YouTube. It's just called Greenie. It's by John Mayle. I don't think he had too many. Or Greenie.
John Mayer.
Mayle.
Okay, that is, yeah, that explains it.
M-A-Y.
M-A-Y. I've typed M-A-Y.
And a double L.
Ooh. This is a Pink Panther like. But it's not, importantly, it is not Pink Panther.
Yeah, I can agree with you.
This is groovy, I like it.
Did you get up? Anybody else? I didn't hear any group last year.
I probably like to see past polls, Look, when it comes to
Where is the key?
where is the key? To the bathroom?
No, to the pole.
Oh,
Over there.
it's either generally here or in like stationary. Kind of alternate between the two. We'll put that one on static first so that you can do the
Which
Catherine.
one? The brass?
Yeah. So what we'll do is you do your static moves and then you'll very quickly move to spin. And while I'm changing it to spin, you're gonna wave your arms around, do something like do star jump, something to just keep your energy going, movement going. Okay, so routine and costume by the end of May, forms by the first week of June. I would like your routines written up, ideally by the 10th of May. And the reason I'm saying that is that there is Tasha's book Just Pole again, the 10th of May. I know it is a trek for you guys, but basically Tash books out for 2 hours. She books out the studio with 4-meter poles in Smithfield, which I think might be slightly closer by like half an hour. That's fine, but we're gonna have more time anyway. And it's on the 10th.
I'm taking the pole.
Ah, yes.
So I would like the routines written by 10th of May. And I will let Tash get, like the rest of you, try and clear that out, 10th of May to kind of go for Just Pole. Because as we know, it's a Saturday. I know, and it's a Saturday the day before, yeah. So I know that it'll be a bit tiring, but I think it will be good to do, because then you can have a play with the pole. You don't need to exhaust yourself. It's really about doing the stuff that you can't do otherwise.
Or like working out how to get my Stargazer into my.
Yeah, and then how you're gonna get down, like you everyone else has been on 4-meter poles, right?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah, Catherine, it'll be your first time, right? Like kind of having to really get to the top. And we all know that it's a 10-centimeter rule, is it? You have to be within 10 centimeters of the top of the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it can be just your arm wide.
Yeah. So basically, what counts as a full climb, just to refresh for those who, Terry, I may not have mentioned this specifically, or Catherine, what counts as top of the pole is 10 centimeters from the top of the pole, where the pole meets the top of the truss. You don't need to touch the pole at that height. So, for example, if you don't know why someone did this with an extended butterfly at the top and their leg was within 10 centimeters, that counted. Just doesn't need
Just
to touch.
wave your arm up.
You can wave your arm up dramatically. You can't be fast, or if you ended up timing
Or just pole.
just pole in Smithfield. Music needs to be edited by the end of next week. So if you need edits, make sure you tell me what you need to do. End of next week is 3rd of May. Like I said, that's it. I would like to see, obviously, I would still like to see moves in isolation, but if you want to get a check in on the moves and things like that, I want you to send it to me with the entrance and the exit. Okay, otherwise I'm not going to know how you're going to line it up. I'm not going to know if the entrance that you're going to use on the day is actually going to put you in the right position. If you're doing things on static, I want it filmed from the angle of where the judge is. Okay. Or just make the judge the camera, whatever you need to do. Is that how you're going to get into that?
I was thinking of doing this. I don't know if I got the room. So starting. This is the beat.
So what time was that?
That, down, invert.
I think 1:45. Okay, if you'll need the room. Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Invert into LOH.
Oh, okay. It's a stamina building one. So that's again why I say do it with entrance and exit. If you're moving the combo, only try and only practice it in the context of that combo. Those are the things. And as soon as possible, even just a segment, practice them to music. Okay. Like put your song on repeat, just do that's what I would do. I'd get in the studio, I would put the song on repeat and just do the bits that I could do, and then just sit around, wave my legs around or whatever until the next bit, because it just means that then you're practicing all of your things within their context. All right, Catherine, do you want to go first?
Not really, but sure.
Or Nina, do you want to go first? Hold it.
I'll get it out of the way.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right, Rose, move your butt. She said what? Yeah, genuinely, that was such a one thing. Rosalie, come. Go to, not Rachel. Yeah, go. Down. Down. Oh my god. All right, so we'll do everything on here. Yep. And so, where's the Allen key? I put it back.
Sorry.
It's not in the box, Sam.
Here it is, sorry.
All good. Tempted to just bring my own. All right. HD. Okay. So what you're gonna, so it's holly drop, shotgun grip, forearm butterfly. Will you be able to fit that all on that pole?
No, you don't like.
Okay.
I plan to do it from like pretty close to 40.
Okay, cool. Do that.
Anyway,
I did mine 4
I
meters,
know,
you
I
can
know.
do yours
Look,
4 meters. That's my threshold.
This is a pretty set thing. It might be the most undynamic volleyball ever, but it's gonna be that movement.
Yeah, that's fine. Make it flowy. You know, make it dynamic, make it flowy. Nice. All right, get to the top, do the holly drop. That was an interesting way to get to the top. Okay, holly drop of some description. Yeah, can you get into your forearm? So shotgun grip. Shotgun grip.
But that's not gonna work. I'm in the wrong side.
Then go again. Just do another body switch.
I don't want to.
Don't care. Body switch now. Okay, now shotgun grip.
Oh no, she's flopped.
Shotgun grip.
And then. No.
Okay, that's okay. Get down and try again. Just don't do the leg switch.
Yeah.
So basically you go up and your holly drop is outside body switch out. Do you find body switches tiring?
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, for this one only.
just get back up, do a shotgun grip. Sorry, shotgun grip and then you forearm
So,
butterfly.
ideally,
Oh,
right
it's just
feet.
neat to do that.
here,
Yep.
and then be like, here. Oh my head. Oh shit. What?
What's happening?
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Is it because it's static or because of your body?
No body position. I'm gonna rework all that.
Okay, cool. Next one, reverse grab pencil spin chair spin. With your chair spin, once you've done your 360, try and stick an element after it.
Yeah, I was gonna like.
Yeah. I'd probably yeah, it might be more of a change.
Oh.
That was a chair spin. Unfortunately, that was
Yeah,
not
I
your
know.
reverse grab pencil.
I'll get it there.
Do your reverse grab pencil. Go.
No.
That was more of a fly. But that's fine. Keep going. Shoulder mount aerial deadlift.
So I'm actually coming down to this.
Yeah, yeah. You have to.
Yeah, so be gentle.
Hover more and go. Brass monkey. Alright, not in a brass monkey. You're in an outside leg. Huh? Yep. Forearm pencil. Beautiful. Brass monkey. Split grip leg split. One hand comes over the leg. Yep. So sit up. Yep. No. One hand comes over. Other hand needs to stay under. Under. You got it. Pretend. Okay. Cool. Beautiful. I loved it. Outside leg hang. Are we on spin? No, we're not on. Okay. Outside leg hang. Is this on spin hold? No. Okay. Outside leg hang.
So this is a
Dragon tail.
this is comparison.
Okay, beautiful. This is beautiful Pantera. Outside leg, dragon tail split. Yep. Other hand comes down, grab the pole, push out, split. Yep. It was a beautiful split. That was 180 degrees. I love it.
And then
Cradle spin to bend to butterfly.
and then this will go out.
Yeah. Do we all see why I'm getting you to do this though? Because we've already had about 3 things that need to be changed. Christ on a fucking bike. Yes! Nice.
But I want my flip to flip this way.
Yeah.
I'll just change it.
All right. Take a breather. Wave your arms around while I'm doing this. You don't need to start jump. Just wave your arms. Pretend you're doing floor work. By the way, guys, while other people are doing their stuff, if you see something where you think, maybe this could work, or you have feedback to offer, join in. Like, not in a mean way. Don't be. I'm allowed to be a dick. You're not allowed to be a dick. I'm allowed to consensually be a dick. So if someone, basically, feel free to give feedback. If there's something that you're like, that I've missed. Give that feedback. You're all advanced enough to be able to kind of have your own things to offer. All right, you're on spin. Princess, inverted front split.
Oh, nice.
Really? That's my only entrance, isn't it? Princess. And then inverted front split. You can do it, Nina. Wrapping around. Yep, you can do it. Yes! All right, outside leg hang, underarm, meat hook. Sorry.
There's something else there.
All right, just outside leg.
Find my martini. Oh my.
Yeah, so you got outside leg hang, underarm, meat hook, martini, Russian leg back. Underarm, meat hook. Beautiful. That's one rotation. Try and get it another. Yeah. Come out.
Not a normal meat hook.
Martini. Oh, Nina's trying to shake it up this year. Is this your spin combo? Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yep. Good. And then how are you gonna exit? Okay. Brass monkey flip.
I haven't practiced it yet, and I need more.
Yeah. Good work. So that was all of Nina's compulsories. Attempts at all of her compulsories, which is fine. Like that's what we want. So those are your bare bones.
Yeah.
Good work. All right. That's your
First
scaffold.
combo. Scrap.
The whole thing.
No, not the whole thing. So it's half.
Yeah, that shotgun grip is not gonna work. Good work. Take a breather. Catherine. By the way, who's ready to go after Catherine? Okay, cool. Entrances and exits to every move. Even if you haven't quite solidified your order, at least have your moves with an entrance and exit. That's fine. Pardon? Do you start on spin?
I don't know how to do it music, but I'm going to be tricky and start on the top of the spin. Do my Stargazer and yeah.
Oh, by the way, you are allowed to start spinning. Also, you are allowed to stop. You're allowed to use the truss to adjust yourself into a starting position, as I have discovered now. I also saw, and I don't know if this applies to all apparatuses, but I suspect it may, that hoop routine that I showed a couple of you where she does like 50 million tech bonuses in 20 seconds. The most insane shit I've ever seen, which is why she won by over 10 points. Despite being an 18-29 when they're all insane. She actually had someone stop her hoop. So she had someone on stage, but she was in a flipped hoop position right on top. So that's possibly why they let someone on to correct it. But you can touch the truss, particularly if you start on static, you can touch the truss to get you into the position that you need to be in to start. You just can't touch it after the routine has started. Okay? So I've never been sure if that was okay, but I've watched World very carefully and it seems to be fine. Because, and I did read the code says you can't touch it during a routine. Ideally, you don't have to touch the trial stone, but it's an option. And yes, you can also start sitting on the spot. Okay. Or, yeah. I know. It's just if you're starting on spit, you can potentially start on spit. Have not yet ascertained if you can start in a compulsory, but I believe you can.
Well, I hope you can. Stargazer is one of my compulsories.
No, as in like start in the move. As in start. Yeah.
So get into it before.
Yeah, power move. Start your whole routine in an iron pencil.
What is an iron pencil?
It's like an iron X, but it's a pencil. All right. All right, Catherine, you ready to go? Crypt up. Hold. If you need to during your run through or anything, please only use method. Please don't use flip at the moment because I want you to try and get used to it. You can use method. Do you want to put the aircon on?
It's on.
Oh, okay. Do you want to put the fan on? Oh, that's what.
I didn't write mine down.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Oh, yours is just on the thing. Yeah, I've got my laptop. Oh.
Put the fan on.
Catherine, do you want the fan on?
I haven't done any of these in so long.
Fantastic. This is your warm up.
Oh.
Alrighty, starting at the top in a sit. You're in a beautiful sit. Acrobatic catch, pass down. Side sit, sweep around. Yep, that was beautiful. And then you now have a ball drop. Okay, get up the top, do your ball drop. Yeah. A beautiful flag grip pencil. Fuck, you're so strong. Acrobatic pass and jump off, which will count as a DC. So you'll be doing a cast and then you'll jump off. That'll be a DC. Like I said before, where you can combine your tech bonuses, because you get DC. And even if you don't get, guys, remember with your DC, even if you don't specifically get, this is your dynamic combinations. Even if say your jump off isn't quite enough to get, it'll still count as a dynamic combination. Because it's two dynamic movements. All right, reverse grab pencil, and then body spiral reverse grab. Beautiful pencil, and then it's oh my god, she's doing them on opposite sides.
I switched.
Wait, did you want to? Yeah.
That one was
Emily, is it Emily or Alex? Who's like everyone does their static on one side.
Yeah.
Emily, she's not.
Yay! That's
Jump. Oh Christ, I'm like, okay. Jump on. Acrobatic cast. Go.
But
Invert. Extended butterfly. Beautiful handspring straddle. Yeah, beaver exit. Toe climb.
yeah, nice.
Aerial deadlift shoulder mount. This is brave to do this from here. You can come down. That's fine.
I was gonna go like
Okay, gotcha.
so it comes to the top.
We have someone doing their deadlift at the top of the pole. How do we feel about this? Right at the top?
Yeah, you did.
Actually, you are both quite strong. So.
Why is it?
Yeah, me too.
Something like that.
Mine's from the ground, so it's okay.
Mine's gonna be an air of just popping out.
But I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna decide to do like other kind of
The aerial deadlift shoulder mount, you swung. Just a heads up. Crucifix. Drops. Beautiful. Shoulder mount straddle. Shoulder mount reed grips. Not happening, that's fine. And then a jump off. Cartwheel, question mark, floor work.
I haven't tried any cartwheel stuff.
Is it gonna be a pole cartwheel or a?
Yeah. I'll send something.
Still
Ready?
warming up. Not ready.
Ready?
Sweaty.
Pole is warm.
The pole will be warm, yes. Remember though, the pole may very well be warm when you do it. I will also say that looped poles are less slippery.
It'll be winter.
And it'll be in winter. So they will. Nina, you're still piping. You gotta think ballerina. Do it on, do the mini ballerinas on a spin pole. Rachel can yell at you if you're wrong. Wait, no, Rachel doesn't yell at her teaching method.
I know.
No, because you're actually not.
What if you start from a Pantera and then do it that way?
I get
I don't know if she'd get a hip around. She's not really a ballerina.
Oh, you mean like here and do this?
No,
That's
that's
what
quite grip.
What are you trying to do?
Just a normal reverse grab.
Grab pencil.
Okay, all right, you're on our spin now.
Yeah.
Climb, outside leg hang. Closed bang.
I try the one.
Pardon?
I try the.
Okay, yep, that's fine. All right, lay back. I want her to try mini ballerina, which is where her hips will be, just because she's not getting her hips in the right spot. Yep, lay back. Beautiful. Iguana bang.
You don't want it all the way up. You want it in here, like out.
Brass monkey. That was, you've sufficiently spun, but you did change.
You step on the outside leg. Push off.
Brass monkey, split grip through
Not
crotch
mine,
split.
Like just above. Not like this.
Like this.
Like that, yeah. She said you step out, push off with the in, out.
Beautiful, and side strip man. Are you not doing the extended brass monkey?
No.
I changed it.
I looked at me and I'm like,
You gotta go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had this before, Nina.
no, I know.
Really, you need to be pencil shape, not pipe.
Is there a reverse?
Pipe?
No.
Sorry. Okay. Climb, sit, inside leg hang glider. Wait, you might do it new. Cool. And yeah, hip pole split one. Are you gonna go straight into this from your hang glider? Yeah, I think I would be. Okay. Hip pole split one, Allegra one, flat line.
Oh, okay.
I'll like look it up.
How long does she have to go?
She's several moves her line. No, she doesn't. Allegra one and flat line flip. That's fine. If you have the chance, I think you should add in a brass monkey flip or a butterfly flip, but otherwise, yeah. Good work. How you feeling? All right, dress some water. Who's next?
You need.
No flip. Compulsory. The only compulsory is your 9 move. Yes. Here I need. No. I'm just adding some comments.
Yes. If you can make all those moves.
How are you going?
Yeah.
Got them? You ready to go after this?
Oh, yeah, you are. Sorry.
Okay, stretch it out. Oh, okay.
And
Wait, should I do two flips?
if I do
I say it was it.
Alright, you say two.
I say do a butterfly flip. I'm making you notes.
Okay. Instead of a flat line flip?
No, do both. My notes are in purple. I like purple. All right. You ready? All right. Are you at the top of the pole at the beginning?
yes.
Okay.
Like,
Get up. Yeah. Elbow Aisha. I'm looking at elbow Aisha. Yep. Good. Oh, so close. That's fine. Get up and elbow Aisha.
the thing is, on my other side, so I'll be like that, and then swap.
Okay. And elbow Aisha.
And then I was thinking maybe,
All right. Shoulder
what
down.
if I did this? And then went into a jade, but I was scared of doing the angle wrong.
Nice shade. Yeah, you'd have to really nail your ankle. It's really tough.
So I was wondering maybe the jade there, maybe not.
Yes.
I'm just going that way.
Yes. I drink bottle. I think yeah.
And then
Shoulder. Yeah. Shoulder mount, plank passe. Nice, Rachel.
it's less back tapping.
Yes, Em, that's looking a lot better. Yep, good. Crossbow, elbow, knee. Okay. Yep.
Do we need to do the static now?
Yeah.
Because the rest I don't know the order.
Yep, sure. Inex. Still a big pelvic tilt at the moment. That's fine. Feeding. This is why people do their feet.
Yeah, sure.
It seems to be the only equal option.
I'm scared of getting excited.
That's fine.
It's a bit crowded.
Yeah, they are bumping things out. I'm yes. Push. You can get it. Yes. Okay. Where am I, Aisha?
It is down.
What angle do the judges?
I would go one.
Oh yeah, that's very side. Very sideways from the back.
Yep.
So
Let's
work
do
on it.
that. Okay.
I don't know which way I'm doing. Well,
You can either do butt to the yeah, you can do it that way or the other way. Yep.
Yeah, behind that, and I don't mind this.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Yeah. As opposed to the quasi kind of middle. Yeah.
I don't know how to come out of that.
Yeah, you can, there are some good ideas.
Here.
All right.
Alright.
Yes, push. Yeah, a water ball. And
Can I do
then,
that twice?
all right, and yes, you can do it up to 2 of
So this slides all the way down will be on.
Catherine,
That's the one that
your toe when you climb.
I have it.
Soft.
I think it is.
Soft climb.
You have to get it back.
Long soft, well not long All right,
I'm at
cross
the
for
top.
elbow.
Yeah, I didn't even.
I like that entry.
Good. Meat hook.
Flippy.
Shoulder mount. Split thing. Beautiful artistic exit. Arty choreo, 100 points. Also, guys, some of you have given Catherine 25 things about variations to do. And shoulder mount, split thing.
Have a career.
What do you mean by variation?
Let me just have a look.
Also, if you don't want to do a J there, a J variation, grab, leg grab, something like that. All right.
Yeah.
Inside leg whatever. Slipping, that's fine. Just go into slip.
Yeah, I think I was meant to.
Beautiful. That's looking really good. All right. Nice. Okay.
Yes,
There are lots of hang glider variations, for instance. Instead of going, I also have a look at if you're doing handspring, if you're not doing the compulsory, have a look at handspring leg variations. There are actually some interesting ones. But make note. Actually, I'll put that in there.
Yeah.
All right, Terry, you ready?
What's the variation?
Pardon?
What's the variation?
Handspring legs, you can do passe legs, you can do one stairs. I've seen dag leg one. Cross leg.
Yeah.
So
okay.
going with pencil cross leg. They're little things that they're different, right? Because then you have judges being like, oh, I haven't seen that before. Yeah. Or I don't tend to see that. So for example, she has like an extended butterfly one, very common combination.
Yeah.
Where's Galantine?
On the moon.
Hang glider variations. You can do a hang glider meat hook. You know? Hang gliders of meat hook, they both come to one side. Yeah. Hang glider splits are also a thing, but I know you're not split person. So hang glider meat hook. Again, they're just everyone's seen a hang glider. Not everyone will do a meat hook variation.
Yeah.
All these are-
Aerial.
Aerial.
All right, so compulsory is in order. All right, so static. Aerial deadlift shoulder down.
Aerial.
What if I did the cross for elbow hold, hang wide and then knee?
Nice. All right.
Yes.
Good. Handspring straddle. Good. INX2.
That's an interesting way.
Your bottom elbow is concerning me. You see what I mean?
It's like
It is hyperextended and arched out.
Okay.
Concerning me, not in the sense that I think you've got the strength, but it's gonna it'll look. But really work on that fillment.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, when you've got high, see how yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always you're fully extended, but you're just gonna feel like it's a bend. Does that make sense? Yeah. because your full extension naturally is going to be further.
Yeah.
Cool. Elbow grip straddles. I like that entrance. So you're kind of you enter from an outside leg hang, so there's like a hang glide kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you sit into it. Yeah, so that's cute. I like that.
Also, elbow hamstring.
Yep. Climb, so straddle climb, so no. There's climbs, straddle.
Oh, that's the line. I'm not sure. So if I'm doing from the floor. So I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Those still count as free climb.
Yeah.
As legs free climb.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna do all the way up.
Yeah, that's fine. This is why I like to work on toe climb. So once we're done with this, we'll have a look at those. Forearm grip butterfly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Try it.
No, it's from an out.
Yeah.
So it's from an inside leg. Set. So it's it's an inside leg one. And it's quite a sideways shape. Alex has got. You got your forearm butterfly water last year. Yeah. Alex can kind of workshop that with you. Alex, and I think that this one also. Rach, you got yours awarded as well, right?
I think a bit of channels.
But we're
Like a cross.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the men are brass monkey. All right, and then we're up to